Hello and welcome back to this tutorial. This will be the last tutorial in this series. In the first tutorial, we design this landing page right here, this quick landing page. And the last video, we lay out the HTML, as you can see right here. And in this video, we're gonna add the CSS styling. So if you miss those two tutorials, I will leave a link in the description so you can go watch it. Also, I will leave a link in the description where you can download the starter files. So without further ado, let's get started with the styling. Now we'll be using SASS to style our website. So you can see I had the SASS folder open right here, a different folder inside. And since our website doesn't understand SASS or CSS, we need a compiler that's going to translate from SASS to regular CSS. And for that, I'm going to be using a program called Prepros. As you can see right here, I have my project open. I will leave a link in the description where you can go download it and install it if you want to use it. And it will also allow you to open the live server. For example, this right here, I can right click and choose open preview. I already have it open right here. So without further ado, let's get started. So first we go through the abstract. We had a base right here. We just basic CSS reset. I'm resetting the padding margin instead of back sizing to border backs. I set the HTML, the roots element font size to be 10 pixels because I will be using RAM. So if I set the root font size to 10 pixels, one RAM is equivalent to the relative to the roots font size. And I'm using the Google font called Asword. I will have this installed on my computer. If you don't have it installed on your computer, you can go to font.google.com and search for Asword, and we find it to bring it into your project. And I set the font size on the body to be 1.6 RAM, which are 16 pixels. And inside of variable, we just had a color that I'm going to be using, the dark blue. As you can see, right, this color right here, that's the primary, and the yellow, the dark orange and off-white. And these are the breakpoints, the small mobile portrait, and the MD, the medium, that's the mobile landscape and tablet portrait. And we had the large devices, so the 901 pixel, that's a tablet landscape and larger laptop. And we had the Excel to be larger desktop, and I had a little mixing for border and transition. And I have my breakpoint, the responsive media query right here. So if our media query is small, we're gonna run this right here. We go through that, we start styling on the website. So those that, and then right here I can see I call it learn it, the SCSS. You click it, this is where we import everything. We import our variable, this one, the base, this one, and sorry, inside of the component, this one, this is where we put the styling for the website. We import it right here. Now I will save this, and then the Prepros, it generates a CSS folder with our CSS inside of it. If I click it, you can see just the regular CSS. This variable, but don't compare to just regular CSS. If you new to SASS, I did a crash course on SASS. I will leave on the description so you can watch it. So without further ado, Let's get started. So we close this, close the variable, and close our base, and we start with our styling. So first we had our session that wrap around everything called hero. So I'm gonna select it, hero, and everything will go inside here. So first thing I will say is width to be 100%. Save it. Oh, one thing, sorry. I can see nothing changed here because we had to go back to the HTML and we linked our CSS right here. So it's gonna be, we go to the CSS folder, we're gonna find it right here. So once I save it, you should see. Now you can see the font size change and the padding and margin are removed. And the font also changed to be as words. So we go back here. So the width 100%. We say height to be auto. Again, this is mobile first. We save it. Nothing changes. And we gonna select a row. Remember our row right here. This row right here. Select row. On smaller devices, it is going to be display as black. And display as black. No change yet. And then we're gonna start our pad. This right here. That we're gonna use as padding. So the padding I want to give this padding tab all around to be 3.5 frame, so 35 pixel. As you can see, that's some space. Now we get into my session intro. The session intro are these right here, the tab category, tab instructor. I say font size to be 3 rem, and the margin bottom of 3 rem. I will set color to be the off-whites. Now once I save it, you can see it's hard to see it, but we remove the off-white for now. Well, you can see it adds some margin to the bottom. For example, if I remove this margin right here, you can see, put it back. Now let's take care of the image that shows up right here. So that's our next. So for the image, we are inside of the hero, and these are the hero _image. We can do something like this: hero the image, but we're SASS. Since we are inside of the hero, we don't need to specify this hero again. We can just put the inputs. Sorry about that. We can just put the ampersand like this. Let's just say color. Yeah, color to be, let's say, yellow. I save this. Everything yellow. But if we go back to the regular CSS, right here we had a hero row and we had a hero image also, as you can see, like this. So we don't need color to be yellow, so I'm gonna delete that, save it. So add a background image and show you how to have background linear gradient. So that's a background. Just a background like this. I'll create bracket. I would say the image linear gradient. The reason why I want to use linear gradient is you can see this overlay. So I'm gonna set to 120 degrees RGBA, and then I'll specify the color down one. So I want the primary color, say primary, and then the opacity is 0.8, so 80%. And the second color will be the same as this one. Copy this and paste it. I save this. You can see you have it right here. Let's say I change it to secondary. Sorry. Yeah, you can see complete tab. The right here. But we don't need secondary or primary. Now we're gonna add the image. So put a comma URL inside here. Now you remember we compiling it from the SASS file all the way to the CSS. So the code will be looking inside the CSS. So we need to get out of the CSS folder and get inside the image folder. And to do that, we put that /, and then go this part right here. We get out of the CSS folder. Now we jump inside the images folder. We're gonna get the hero.jpg. I save it. Nothing shows right here because I need to add some other properties. So it says size to be cover, position to be center, and repeats, background repeats to be no repeats. I save it. You can see the image right here, and I set the height of this whole section, the image section. Set its height to be 100%, and text align to be center. I save it. You have it right here. Now if we go back to the CSS right here, which is this is what we have. We had a background image and one line right here, background size, background position, and background repeat. But with SASS you can do all of that this way, without have to specify one at a time. Now let me close this. So that's the background image section right here. Now we're going to go to the contents. This is the content right here. We finish this. Now we are inside right here, hero content. So I go down here again. Instead of specify hero content again, I can put the ampersand to underscore contents. I will say it's width to be 100%, and the H1 inside of it is the H1 right here. Inside of it, I will select H1 inside of it. I will say it's color to be off-white, and font size to be 3.5 rand, so 35 pixel, and margin at bottom to be 8 rand, and we have this right here. Now after our content, we had our tab category right here. So we're gonna do that. So we go down here. Let's go tab category. We open it, and inside of it, we get a row. Remember, we right here tab category. We got the session intro in the row and the flex 3 right here. So first, the session intro, let me uncomment the color of white. And yeah, we hide this one right here. So inside of the row right here, we're gonna get a flex 3. Open it, and we want to add some margin to them, except for the last one. So there's an advanced selector that we can use. So we can do something like this: ampersand not last child. So this selector, we select our element that had a class of flex-3 except for the last one. So for example, let's add a border color. So I'm going to say use our mixin include border, because that's our mixin for the border. So you can see it select all this except for the last one. So I'm adding margin bottom to be 2 rem. I will get rid of the border. We come back to here to style each one individually later, but that will be a for the tag category for now. So go down here now. Let's style each one of these, the backs. So we say backs. Inside of it, we had our icon, class, that'll be the color, accents. And that's our icon right here. Let's say the font size to be 3 rem. Say color of white, margin 1.2 rem and 0. So top and bottom 1.2 rem, left and right 0. Font size to be 2 rem. This is the title right here. I save it. You can see. Okay. Now get a detail. This side right here. Detail. Now set a color to be off white. And that's it. That's this section right here. Now with that being said, now add a little bit of responsiveness to it. So let's go back. Make sure you get all of this. And let's go all the way up. And add some responsiveness, because this is mobile. Somewhere right here. First, let me open up my variable. And we had a medium to be 553, the large to be 901 and the extra large to be 1401. So if I shred all of this out, I'll right click it and choose inspect. I mean this one. You can choose the icon right here. And currently we are on mobile right here. It's the mobile. And we have 553 for the medium. This look fine and this stiff. And then we had our large to be 901. That our large laptop. And then we had our extra large 1401. I just want to let you know how you can check your breakpoint to choose the where you want to change different styling. So we get out of this one. So this look fine on every devices, but on larger devices I want this whole thing to fit on the screen without you have to scroll. On larger, extra larger devices, everything to fit inside. So when we go here, we use our mixing. This mixing right here, extra large. We had to specify our breakpoint. So to use it, we had to add include. I'm missing the correspond, and then we have to specify the breakpoint. So doing Excel, and then want to set its height from auto to 100 viewport height, and the overflow to be hidden. So what this does is 100 vh is the amount of space you can see from the top all the way to here without how to scroll. That of viewport. Right. So if I save this, nothing happens here. This is the mobile, but if I start stretching it to be the full screen, you can see that's the viewport height. Come all the way right here, and then cut out everything outside the overflow heading parts. So let me bring this one right here. Now for our row right here on larger screen, laptop and landscape tablet, I want that to display as flex. So we can include again respond LG, and I say display, instead for black I say flex. I say flex wrap to be wrap. Save it. See, nothing happens here. Flex wrap will make sure that if there's not enough space, everything gonna go to the next line. So let me show you. As you can see right here, that's the large screen. If I go below that, it's black. Nice flex. As you can see. Now, as you can see, now here we had these X column and a 4 column. So we need to put them side by side on larger screen. So with that, I go down here, say flex dash 8 include again on larger devices. Span LG says flex 0 0. Now use a SASS function called percentage and I'll specify two number, so a column out of 12. I save it. As you can see, now it took 8 column. Make sure that it doesn't exceed more than that. I would say max width to be the same thing right here, the percentage. I paste, I save it, nothing changes. Now we do it for the flex 4. I'm just gonna copy this real quick. I paste it right here. Now instead of 8, it's gonna be, I'll code the odds and put 4. I save it. Now you can see the sidebar is right here now. And from larger screen all the way up, it's gonna remain such. As you can see, on smaller devices, it go on new line like this. Let's say go side by side. If we take a look at these, right click and say inspect. Look at flex 8. Let me bring this up. Right here, we got a 66.6666. You can see, and a 4, 33.33333. I hope that makes sense. So let's not worry about the sidebar right now. So let's fix this on larger screen because I like that pretty. So I'll close the row, and for the padding right here, I just want to increase it a little bit on larger devices. So at include this one LG, and the padding will be 5 RAM, so 50 pixel. So add more padding on larger, extra large devices. XL. I want to change the padding a little bit. I want to be top and bottom 2 VH, now left and right 5 RAM. Now let's focus on this side right here. So let me minimize this a little bit. I'll close this, now come here. I'll include respond. Not this time, it won't be LG but MD, the medium devices. I will say display for the image. This is the hero image. Say display to be flex. I will say width to be 100%. Always make your text align to be left, so text align to be left. Remember right here we put it to be center, and then inline item to be flex, and so I save this. Okay, right here. So align item plus, and we align the item on the vertical axis, and flex, and put at the bottom of the element. But if we change this to be flex direction, if we change the direction to be column, if we change the flat direction to be column. Now the align item is no longer working on the vertical as about on the horizontal. I hope that makes sense. Now you're working on the horizontal. So if you want to play this one on the bottom, then you justify content to be flex in. Now you're gonna put it on the bottom. So direction, flat direction, column. When we set it to be column, the justify content works on the vertical and the align item work on the horizontal. When it's a row, which is the default, then align item work on the vertical and justify work on the horizontal. We don't need this one, and we don't need this one because that default, so everything stay here. On LG larger devices, we want to align this in the center of this page, so align item to be center. Right here, nice line in the center. If I go a little bit smaller than that, right here, now align the bottom. This is the MD. Actually, this is the MD, and this is LG. Right here. But on the extra larger devices, SL, I want the height to be 100 viewport height, and the align item to be flex end. So let me show you. Now this LG, now this XL, and 100 viewport height. So you can see, as you see. So this one right here, close this one. Now go right here. Now we want to increase the font size a little bit. On MD, include this one, MD, font size be 5 around, and margin to be also 5 rand, 0. So 5 rand top and bottom, and 0 left and right. I save it. You see, it increases. Now I want to do it for the LG. Sorry. Font size to be 6 rand, and the margin to be top 0, left and right 0, and bottom to be 8 rand. The first one is top, the second one is left and right, the third one is the bottom. I save it, and I see it changes. So that's the H1. Now we take care of this top category. Remember, we need to put this to be flex as we did up there, which is good. Now we need to calculate the width of each one of these. So we have this right here. Inside of it, include this one, empty. As a matter of fact, let me copy this one, comment this one out for now. but we need to display this as flex on MD because we only display as flex on LG before. LG, sorry, MD. I will say display flex wrap. Sorry, to be wrap. Now we go back here. For its width to be an MD, I want it to be 2 on each row. 2. So flex 0, 0 and percentage 6 divided by 12. I save it. Now you can see 2, 2. So half. Say max width. Same thing. Percentage. Now we do it for the LG. So I copy this, paste it. Now we on B4. So that is 3, 3. I save it. Now a little bit squish right here. So let me. This is how it looks. And you can see here we add some margin to the bottom. Someone to remove it. Oh, sorry, this is not for the MD but LG. So I'm going to remove the margin. You can do the same thing right here. Copy this and paste it here. So instead of it to be 0. So that's it. You can see. So that's the hero session. We finished this one. Now we're going to tackle the sidebar. I close this one. I save it again. And let's take a look at our CSS. You can see right here everything. Again, you can see add media query or screen and main width. You don't want to change anything here. So sidebar. Let me bring this one to be mobile. So sidebar, hero sidebar. I say heights to be auto. That's a line. Center. Okay. Now we get to the sign up. This remember this is a sign up session right here. Hero sign up. Background color to be the accent. Save it. Now we're gonna start a form. This form right here. Start of here. Remember we have gain sign. We got this, the inputs, and a button. So we're gonna start that right now. So form inputs. We have display block. By default, we display inline. Say width to be 100%. Padding 2 rem. The border be 2 pixel. Solid off white. Font size to be 1.0 6 round, margin bottom to be 2 round, background color be transparent, and its color to be off-white. So the outline none. I save it. This is what we have. Now we need to change the color for this placeholder. So to do that, it's an ampersand placeholder. It should just have 2 colon. It's a color to be off-white. Save it. Now change. Now we want to give an indication as first one when you hover it or focus it to change the border color. So to do that, we're gonna target the hover and a focus at pseudo element. Hover and then focus. That color to be the primary. You can see it just changed swiftly, so we need a little bit of animation transition. So in here we're gonna use our mason, this transition mason right here. So let's include transition. We're gonna just set a property that we want to transition, which is the border color. So the border. Save it. You can see nice, much nicer. Now on the submit button, submit. The BTN. So I just added some padding to the font size and background color. Now remove the border. But you can see there's a default border right here to be 0. Now remove the outline. Be none. Now says color be off-white. Now some border radius to be rounded, corner to be 6 pixels. As you can see right here, but you can see it doesn't look like you can click it, so I'm going to change the cursor to be pointer. Okay. Now when you press it, doesn't go anywhere, it can't send anywhere. So that's the sign off session. Yeah. But this doesn't want to put it to the left right here. Now to the center. So I go back up here and say I include response MD text line to be left and XL. Let me just copy this. change the text align about the height from order to 100 v per height ph. So let's take a look. You can see. And one thing for this sign up form under Excel, I want to change its height right here, be 40 vh, inside overflow, be hidden, because I want everything to fit inside here. Then you don't have to scroll under extra larger devices. So that is the sign up session. Now let's switch our attention to the tab instructor session. So I'm gonna close this in a form. Now go down here, hero instructor I would say it's background color to be the secondary. Save it. You can see. And while we added, let me do the Excel. Remember, for the sign up we set to 40, so this one is height set to 60, so both combined will be 100 view per height. I say overflow again to be hidden. So this is what we looks like on extra larger devices. Now we have to start this so everything is shown. Now let's start each individual's instructor. So display flex. Remember we have our two sides right here. Send the instructor, we have the image and the info. So we're setting this to be displayed as flex, so you can put these two next to each other. That's a flex, as you can see right here. The text align to be left. No, that's not the okay. This is the mobile. I'll add some margin to the bottom except for this one, and you can remember we did it before. So not last shot or margin bottom will be 2 RAM. On extra large devices, margin bottom be 2 VH. Now let's take care of the image and this side. Image set width to be 8 RAM. Its height be 8 RAM. Let's overflow heading border radius to be 0.8 rem. Save it. You can see right here. I add the margin, right? So margin right to be 2 rem. And then we're going to target the image inside of it. So image tag, say width to be 100%, height to be 100%, object fade to be cover, and then display to be black. Save it and look nice. Set. And then after the image, then we grab the info, this side right here, that info. Details to be margin 0.2 rem. Oh, sorry, top and bottom, and 0. So 2 pixel top and bottom, and 0 left and right. Save it. You can see. And then the profile, and then I'm going to target the A inside of it, anchor element inside of it to be color, accents, and display, inline, block. So here we have, and that's it. So let's see how it looks on other devices. So we start stretching it. See the LG. As you can see. So this is the final project right here. So that's it. That'll be it for the styling. So in the first video we designed it. The second video we lay out the HTML, and this video we style it to make it responsive. So if you have any question, leave them in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to help you. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you won't miss my next upload. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye.